Hey guys, it's Eric.
This is Tim.
And Glenda.
We are D&D Miniature and Board Games. Tonight, we bring you the review of
Dicey Peaks.
You will climb a mountain. You will be attacked by a Yeti.
I have not been attacked.
You will die of oxygen starvation.
Starvation. You'll be tired.
There are times you will fall back down the mountain.
Like chutes and ladders.
There are times you will ascend faster.
Like chutes and ladders.
There's randomization to it.
Unless you're Glenda, who's not very good at improv.
I can't. Every time they talk, there's just, there's no room for me, so they'll take care of it.
She can't even do a voice.
See, because when they talk, they talk. Even in a conversation, you just need to sit down because they talk.
Isn't that what talking is?
Yeah, because they have a lot of friends. Okay.
Tim, you're my friend.
I hate all of you.
And guess what? With this game, it has dice.
Yeah, it's very dice driven.
Very dice driven.
Wow.
Tim, artworks and graphics. Graphics and artwork.
Artworks and graphic and artwork.
Well, you know what? We score on 1 to 5. 5 being outstanding, 1 being crap, and 3 being average.
Look, if this is the first one you're watching of our reviews, I'm telling you, you need to go back and watch some of the older ones. Then come back here.
Because we're really getting sick of having to explain how we do our rating system.
I'm not sick of it.
Simple.
I'm just sick of hearing him do it.
Simple.
All right. Tim always takes artwork and graphics because that's what drives him with
We
games.
still say the same thing.
There's nothing, nothing razzmatazz about this. This is a very quick to the point, simple game, simple art. Good to see. It's what you'd expect in a game of this caliber and this size. I gave it a 3.
I gave it a 5. Perfect score. I love it.
Wow.
Yep. When you look at the artwork, it brings you up there. Like, you're actually climbing the mountain, the snow, slide down. Like it.
I did like
It's
the
fun.
ascension tile.
Dude, if this
I
is
like
like
that.
climbing a mountain, then I'm so into mountain climbing.
All right, well, my graphics and artwork, I did give it a 4. I thought the graphics on the box were really nice. And the graphics on the tiles are nice.
Yes,
Because one thing I don't know if you noticed, and those of you who watched the playthrough, but when you have the 5s and 6s together, everything lines up perfectly.
I wouldn't say perfectly.
But well enough. And then you put a 4 up there,
Wouldn't say.
but it makes a nice looking mountain. I gave it a 4. Shut the hell up. All right, take rulebook then, Mr. Wouldn't perfectly.
It was a one sheet of paper type rule book. That's always a plus. It does what a rule book's supposed to do, and because of the fact that the game is simple, it was easy to go through. There was no flipping back and forth. I think this is an above average rule book. It got a 4.
Glenda?
I gave it a 4. Easy to read, easy to follow.
For those of you at home who have not watched our unboxing of this,
That's doable.
that's the rulebook. It is 2.5 pages long with a quick reference on the back for the tiles.
Plus here too.
I gave the rulebook, because of this, a solid 5. This was one of the easier rulebooks I've ever read, and then I'll sit down, play the game with no problems. 5.
Good.
And then,
4.
since we started doing this, back in the early days, we gave a lot higher scores. But,
Read more now.
yes, now that we're more in tune to doing these reviews, I give this one a 5. I think it's an outstanding rulebook.
They have
Golfer
to be
clap,
commended
really?
for it. Exactly so.
Was it my great skills as explaining to them why it was a 5?
No, it's your overcompensation.
We'll go components then, Mr. Big Shot.
There's not much to it. It's a very simple game, very small game. The components are really good for this game, and I think they're right along par with average of this type of game style. So I give it a 3. Nobody cares. Oh wait, they might care.
I have to agree with you. I gave components in this game a 3. It's an average score for an average game. The tiles are nice. They're gonna take a beating. What I really liked was the icy look of the dice.
Those are definitely cool.
It gave that snowy cold feeling to them.
I'm pretty sure you'll see in the playthrough. I was mesmerized. Facial twitch. I was mesmerized by the dice.
But
all right, man. Glinda?
I gave it a 5. I gave it a perfect score. Of course, this game, I have nothing bad to say about the dice. Actually, this is my favorite. Plus, this beautiful game is a small game, and they did it perfectly as far as all the components you needed for the game. Easy. You got your basically your board and your figures, which is simple, and your oxygen. So you need everything. It's there. It's simple. It's a very simple game, and it's 5.
It was a 5.
But that's my opinion,
actuality,
though.
in her defense, she's right. For the caliber of game, it's
a perfect 5. Now, I don't know what's wrong with you guys by giving me a hard time giving it a high score, but Calliope Games, or I'm pronouncing it wrong, but it's a 5.
I didn't give you a hard time.
You're giving me this look like, people, you know how.
Those are bedroom eyes. You should know that by now.
Then go with replayability.
Oh, I gave it a 4. It's not perfect, yeah, but you can play it. Like you said, it's a small game. You have some other choices as far as this is concerned. So, you can have a different scenario all the time.
Tim?
But it's a lot
you're
of...
not done. I'm sorry. Tim has been cutting me off all night.
Sorry,
so.
it's dice driven too, so you can never tell what you're going to get.
Well, do you want to go? Let me go last.
Let you go.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. I gave it a 3. I think it's average. The replayability, you're eventually going to run into every scenario. I would actually like to see more tiles come out, in the near future, because, segue into the next, grading thing. It'll make it more fun.
I gave replayability a 4. I think with the 2 extra tiles for each level, the fact you shuffle them up, for the most part, you do have some differences, and some similarities. And I think even with those 2 extra ones, I think it can't give a perfect score because just like level 5? Level 5 alone has 2 negative oxygens. And level 6 had 2 of the flip tiles. Because of that, even with the randomization, you're right. You're going to run out of it eventually, and so I gave replayability a 4. Glenda?
Fun?
Did you do replayability?
I really did.
Wow. Okay.
Wow, see, they don't listen.
Yeah, do fun.
Do I have to say my score? It's a 5. Definitely a 5. A small game.
You didn't see that coming by this point.
Take it with you. You can actually climb. Take it with you. Play it with the kids. Play it with anybody. and you can have fun with this. There's no
Spoiler
it's,
alert!
it's
Glenda
a-
likes the game.
it's a no-brainer game. It's fun. A lot of dice and it's fun.
She's
Happy,
right.
happy
It
game.
is a game just designed to have fun with. Did you care that Glenda won the first game?
I won the first game.
See, I didn't care who won the first game so much I forgot.
It is a fun game.
And
Funny game, too.
and then the second one that we did the playthrough on, I won.
Eric has to say that he won somehow.
I gave overall fun an absolute 5. It's a fun game.
It is. Sorry, but it is. Eric? Did you say your point?
Not yet.
Okay.
He doesn't never have a point.
Probably was going to be 1.
No, I gave it above average. I gave it a 4. I felt the game had above average fun. I enjoyed it. And playing it again, I don't have a problem with. It's got challenge, but it's like you guys were.
It's climbing a mountain. Of course, it's got challenge.
But like you were saying, it's also very.
What do you know about climbing mountains, man? I've climbed a mountain twice today.
Very family oriented.
And we almost died because, when you climb a mountain,
You
there's
run out of oxygen.
and then you pass some kind of gas. Just, we almost died.
Well, we should quit. So, anyways, this
Did you say your
was
point?
Dicey
Did
Peaks.
you say your point? How many points?
No, because he wouldn't let me finish. But it's fun. I felt it was very family
Oh, I said
orientated,
4.
but I think anybody could play. I think if you took this into a game store or dropped it on a table and started playing,
Easy.
there would be interest from other people.
Correct.
Because
Easy.
it's just, oh wow, what's that?
It's great.
Oh, that's.
Well, I
very
mean, most of them will
interesting.
come over there and call you a jerk for dropping a game on a table and making a big loud noise while they're trying to do something else.
Because they're playing
Scare the payer, drop it. Oh, damn it!
But then,
complicated games.
then you
around
can explain to them, hey,
This is Dicey Peaks.
It's a game of climbing mountains. I've climbed a mountain twice today.
He made the peak once.
And it actually, you can feel it. You're going to get tired.
You can feel the energy in the room.
I'm sweating.
The lack of oxygen when Tim passes gas.
He really nailed it.
Oh my god. So anyways, guys, it was a 4.1 score. Above average. And who do we support?
You have to have that because it's kind of hard to climb a mountain without passing that. It's a joke, guys. Okay, so we support
Discover Games, Fayetteville, Georgia.
What's it by, Glenda?
Harbor Freight and Goodwill and I keep forgetting the other one.
As always, guys, 4.1 Dicey Peaks. Excellent game. If you get a chance to play it, go play it. As always, game on.
Game on.
Game on.